I'm Ellis Manuel Mendez. I'm from Punta Princesa, Cebu City. So, my devotion to the Blessed Mother started when I was still a child. So, I grew up in a very pious family. Like any other child, having been brought up by Catholic orientation, so I grew in love with the Blessed Virgin. So, as Filipinos, we all know that we are very makaina, diba? So, the same applies with us, with myself, identifying as a mama's boy sa Mahal na Birhen. My first participation in the Grand Marian Procession, commonly known among Santo enthusiasts as the GMP. A friend from Manila visited Cebu. He opened the idea of bringing the Patroness of Cebu, Our Lady of Guadalupe of Cebu, whose devotion was taught to me by my grandfather. He presented to me the idea of bringing the image of the Patroness of Cebu to Manila. We went to the church, to the shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe in Guadalupe, Cebu City. We presented the idea to the late Monsignor Carlito Pono, who affirmed of the proposition made by the group. He asked me to have an image made because the parish could not lend any image to participate here in Intramuros, Manila. In 2010, it was a bit of a struggle for the family to bring the image for the Grand Marian Procession. First and foremost, so the people, the other Cebuanos who joined me at the first salida or the first participation were not available. So my family flew in, me, my younger brother, and my mother flew with me to Manila. Kami lang tulo. So it was a bit hard. I was very decided to do the decorations myself, for the sake of bringing out the image. But I think the Blessed Mother has her own way of saying na, no, I want to go out in Manila as your patroness. I want to help you. There was a certain individual who approached me. He said, ano bang hinahanap niyo? Ano bang karosa niyo? So I responded, sa Birhen ng Guadalupe ng Cebu. Uy, sabi niya, ingon siya na, galing ako sa kapilya ng Guadalupe sa loob ng Intramuros, sa loob ng Fort Santiago. And then, he said na, ikaw lang ba magagayak? That was the first question. It was very rare because it was the first meeting. And why would you ask na, ikaw lang bang gagayak? Out of despair. So, sabi niya, sige, may mga kaibigan akong gustong, na wala namang gagayakan. They don't have carrozas to help or to decorate. I don't know what prompted me and my mother to say yes. But we said yes. And we went to the flower market, to Dangwa, to buy flowers. They decorated the carroza. They even accompanied us, our family, during the procession. Nadayon gud siya ang katong procession at that time.
We all know that history has called the Philippines as Pueblo Amante de Maria, ang taong o ang bayan nagsisinta kay Maria. We are in love with the Blessed Mother. The Grand Marian Procession could be traced back to the time of the Spaniards. When we were still a colony of Spain, we already have procession here in Intramuros in honor of the Purísima Concepcion. Intramuros was a city walled, and within the walled city, there were more than 7 churches: Agustinian, Jesuita, Dominican, Recoletos, Franciscan, so forth and so on. And since it is the patroness of the whole country, hindi nila pwedeng sabay-sabayin ang celebration or sabay-sabayin ang procession ng bawat simbahan. So they take turns. The celebration of the Immaculada Concepcion finishes later than December 17, simbang gabi na. No, it overlaps. So it's just to show to us how we Filipinos love the Blessed Virgin Mary. Because of World War II, that tradition was broken. It was only in 1980 we thought of revitalizing that tradition. That is the very reason when we start the procession now, the Grand Marshal will declare, in this case tomorrow, let the 39th Grand Marian procession of the modern times.
We always exert great effort and do great things for the people we love. As Cebuanos, I myself love my own biological mother so much. We love our friends, we love our family, we love our faith. And this faith brings us to love the Mother of God. And in a personal view, I do this pilgrimage yearly. Here in the walled streets of Intramuros, Manila, I participate in processions elsewhere. I recite the rosary daily. This, in fact, is an act of effort, an act of love. Walay gasugo na to ani. Pero atong gihimo kay nahigugma kita sa mahal na inahan. As the Bible says, faith without works is empty. And also devotion to the Blessed Mother is empty when it does not lead us to our Lord Jesus Christ. This is the very core of Marian devotion. We must always do whatever Christ teaches us.